Here's how I stopped doing bad habits. Um, so the bad habits I'm talking about, like I literally used to do these every single day. Eat junk food, play video games, watch porn, scroll on my phone, and I would do this continuously over one summer, like literally for an entire summer. That was literally my life. Yeah, sure, I would go outside every now and then and do something, some activity. I would do some push-ups every now and then, but most of the time I was doing those habits. I would wake up, go straight to the fucking video game, and sometimes I wouldn't even eat until like my mom told me that it was time to eat breakfast and stuff like that. I would stay in my room and eat my breakfast and still play video games. I would play for like 8 9 hours, bro, and I got rid of all of that like this. Like I stopped being that type of person and just like that. Like I stopped playing video games completely. Now junk food, I would still eat junk food, but specifically I stopped being a gamer. I stopped doing bad habits over time. I just started like pushing and pushing to be less like that type of person. And that is the first step to actually get rid of your bad habits, is to actually be the type of person that doesn't do those habits in the first place and accept my bad, instead does the good habits. That is literally how I got rid of my bad habits. I literally stopped playing video games like this. Like I stopped immediately. I stopped being addicted to porn because I told myself I'm not gonna watch this anymore, and like that. I stopped eating junk food, and not like that, but I quit faster than a lot of people do. I quit a lot faster than a lot of like human beings quit. And it was a simple but easy to do thing, but at the same time it's a little bit hard if you don't do it correctly. And that is to change your identity, change your environment, and actually have a course of action of what habits you're gonna do at what time. That is literally what it takes. And it sounds complicated, but it's so simple, honestly. It's so simple. It's literally you just change your identity. You see yourself as a person that doesn't do the bad habits anymore. And you change your environment. You stop surrounding yourself with the same people, and you stop consuming the certain type of content that leads you to being that type of person. This is important. So you start, instead of scrolling on your phone and watching dumbass reels, you read a book. You delete the apps that are distracting you. This is how you change your bad habits, honestly. It's honestly change your identity, change your environment. Those are two fucking important things. And then have a course of action. Changing your identity is honestly the fastest and quickest way. Now, am I saying that you're gonna instantly quit the habit like that, like I did? Maybe I was a bit of an exception. Also, video games just I realized that how bad they were for me, and that there was better things to do out there, and I'm just not gonna be the type of guy that just wastes his time on video games. And I was already being convinced by other people to stop playing video games, by creators. So I started like implementing subconsciously two things at once. And then I read this book called Atomic Habits, which was the day that I literally, like, when I first got this book, I read the first like 70 pages, and I instantly quit video games because I used the advice on this book. And also before that, I was just being told that by creators. I started listening to new creators that weren't just video gamers, but actual people that talked about self-improvement, improving your life, doing better habits, quitting the bad habits. And I quit because I changed my environment, changed the type of person that I am. And then also I started writing down like my schedule and stuff like that, what I'm gonna do throughout the day. And you are less likely to do the type of habits that you might crave to do, because you're changing as well what time you're gonna do certain habits, because usually you do your habits at the same time every single day, or something triggers it. And when you actually have a course of action, like a plan, like a schedule of what to do throughout the day, you're influencing and creating new habits for your brain. And yes, it does take a while to get used to actually like being consistent with this new schedule and with your new habits. which by the way I have a full-on video on that, but here I'm going to talk about how to quit the bad habits. And it's honestly so similar to creating new habits. You just do the opposite. Okay, and it's simply change your identity to not be that type of person that does that habit. Change the type of people you surround with, the things that you consume, content, the things you listen to, your environment, everything. Change that and have a course of action, because you're less likely to do a bad habit if you have already, like at the time where you do that bad habit, a good habit, or you simply just have a schedule to be reinforcing your new identity of the type of person that you are, which is more organized, is on self-improvement, is improving their lives. I started doing this myself. Like these are the type of things that actually helped me become more consistent. I started lifting weights more. I got a like nice physique because of that. I have a girlfriend because of that. I have a lot of accomplishments because of that. Like I went to track state a couple times, honestly. At this point, I've literally competed in big competitions. I'm a master at like fucking defense, bro. Like basketball, by the way. I'm talking about like I am the best defender, lockdown defender. I will lock down any guy. There was even one time when like my coach made me like guard every single person on the team. Like we were doing this drill, and I literally was able to lock down everybody. Like I stopped all ball. Like I just, and it was four guys against. It was like, yeah, four dudes against me. It's a drill, of course, so it's not like gonna show you what exactly happens in the game. But I was able to lock down everybody because of my good defense skills, and these things come from identity and habits and all that. Those are my accomplishments. I have more accomplishments. Like I've gotten consistent meditating. I'm more focused in school. Like I have good grades. All because of habits again. All because of habits. Oh, sorry, my voice. This is like my fourth video today, so my voice is like you can hear like my voice is getting like deep for some reason, but but yeah, that's literally the compliment. The compliment. Oh, fucking hell, bro! I can't speak right now. Gosh, that's how you know I'm tired from speaking. But my accomplishments have come from the habits that I do, from my identity, from changing who I surround myself with, the type of mindset that I implement here, the type of things that I believe, the change of beliefs, the just mentality change and all that just influences so much of the things that you do. So, you know, there is this quote of like, or a saying, I don't know what it is, but my bad, I don't know who it is, who said it exactly, who it is, who is the person that said it, but it's like 50%, or I think it was my coach, but my coach probably got it from someone else. It's 50% of your performance comes from up here, and then the second, like the other 50% is your actual physical ability. So it's a 50-50. If your mind is not right, what this quote means, that means your body's not going to be right. If you don't have 50%, or meaning your brain is not giving 100%, neither will your body. So you have to change your mentality, you have to change your beliefs and all these things. And it takes work. Yes, it takes work. It takes changing who you are. It takes realizing that I am no longer, like telling yourself, I'm no longer this type of person. And you repeat that every single day to yourself. And you ask yourself the same question as well. As like, what would a man on self-improvement do? What would a person that wants to improve their life do in this situation every single day, at all times? Whenever you're about to do a bad habit, you tell yourself, would the better version of myself do this? Like, these are the type of things that you have to implement to your day-to-day life. And that's pretty much it for this video. I'm going to finish it off because there's not much more to be said other than that, like, it's just a bunch of yapping. By the way, I have a full-on program that teaches you how to become more disciplined, how to build the body of your dreams and all those things, and also like a full-on community where you can speak to other young men that are on self-improvement just like you. Link down in the description, check that out. Other than that, bro, Peace out. My name is Lucas Sarantes, by the way. Welcome to the channel where I teach you how to become a better version of yourself through the mistakes that I've learned of my own life, and how you can like avoid those mistakes and become the better version of yourself. Okay. Other than that, bro, do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.